Well, good Monday morning. I hope you had a good weekend. As we look forward, we've got chances for a few showers around here, but I want to start off by talking about a weather impact alert for the Outer Banks as we have Imelda down to the south and Umberto well to the east. Both of these storms are going to carry their direct impacts farther offshore, hundreds of miles from our area, honestly. So you talk about like heavy tropical downpours, and you talk about the violent winds that come with tropical systems, tornadoes, things like that. Those threats are all going to be farther away and near the centers of those systems away from our region. That being said, we are looking at a lot of wave activity offshore, and we have the potential for large swells impacting especially the southern Outer Banks, but we'll say anywhere along the Outer Banks, and there's some potential for some beach erosion, maybe even some overwash. So we're going to be watching for that. Stay weather aware if you live down around the Outer Banks or if you have property down there or interests along the Outer Banks. We will keep you updated. We'll take a look at the forecast wave height as we go through the afternoon and into the evening. Again, the wave action will start to build up a little bit. By early Tuesday, we're looking at wave action east and south of Hatteras, close to 8 or 9 feet. So it's going to start to build. Not as bad up around Duck Pier, but still just east of Duck. We could see some waves building to 7, 8 feet or so later in the day. Now, waves building to near 10 feet. That on top of northeast winds coming in. There's a frontal boundary out here. This is Umberto in the wave forecast. Excuse me, around Umberto, a lot rougher, really rough seas there, obviously closer to a major hurricane. You would expect to find that. And then down to the south, we have Imelda. And again, as we look at the impacts to our coastal areas, we're probably looking at 9 to 10 feet into early Wednesday, later Wednesday. As the two systems pull away, Umberto takes off. There's Imelda moving along as well. We are going to see the improvements here. But it's going to be enough wave activity on top of the tides, which will be running a little bit higher on Wednesday, that we could see some beach erosion, maybe even a little overwash for parts of the Outer Banks. So we want to keep folks mindful of that. We do have right now a moderate threat of rip currents. This is the Virginia Beach ocean front, as you see from the Thompson Creek Window Company sky view at beach quarters. Looking south towards Croatan, moderate threat of rip currents there as well. Farther south, that's where the rip current becomes high along the Outer Banks. It's 72 at the airport. This was at 9:45 this morning. You can see the winds are east-northeast at 12. We're not going to see a lot of fluctuation with the temperatures today. Highs should be around 76 degrees. More rain down to the south, and again, this is not directly related to Imelda. Imelda is actually much, much farther to the south. Here's Imelda way down here, and again, while it's producing enhanced rainfall here and out to the west, and there's Umberto way out there. We do have a little bit of moisture streaming up and overriding a frontal boundary that is positioned right along the coast. So we continue to watch. Oh, let's go back. I want to show you that frontal boundary. And again, it's right along the coast that we have that frontal boundary. And there it is, stalled out. So high pressure is trying to build in from the north. You've got the lower pressure along the front and a little bit of moisture overriding that front, giving you those showers across North and South Carolina. Now, as that high pressure kind of breaks down a little bit, we're still going to see the pressure difference between the high pressure off to the north and that frontal boundary down to the south, setting up a northeast wind, and that northeast wind is going to pick up a little bit through the day tomorrow. We've got showers out there, pretty widespread for portions of the eastern shore back across the bay to the northern neck. At times, the middle peninsula has been wet. We've seen some showers around the peninsula, Williamsburg, and back down to the south of that, even across the James River. But all of this is moving along to the north right now. As we look back towards Franklin, at times we've seen some showers this morning. Looks like maybe a little bit more just starting to work up across Hertford County. So additional kind of isolated light to moderate showers will be possible later this afternoon. Many parts of the area will start to dry out, but there's still that chance for a few more stray showers popping up here and there. As we look forward to our Tuesday, the winds are going to be stronger, more like gusts to 30 or 35 miles per hour, and we could see gusts that strong again on Wednesday. So the concern will be with the northeast winds, that's going to push our tide levels up a little bit. Nuisance tidal flooding potentially Tuesday afternoon, and with the morning high tide on Wednesday, then minor tidal flooding with the high tide coming up at 5 o'clock on Wednesday. At Lynn Haven, The water levels get to 5.2 feet. That's a projection that would produce moderate tidal flooding at Lynn Haven Inlet, and at Yorktown, minor tidal flooding, 4.7 feet, the water level. Duck, 5.7 feet, the water level, which is minor for that area. As far as the allergies go, weeds and mold both low, but that might be a bit of an irritant for you. Highs today near 76 degrees, mostly cloudy showers possible. Winds fairly light from the northeast, 5 to 10. Those winds start to gust tonight to near 20 with mostly cloudy skies. Low risk of showers tomorrow. Breezy, the gusts to near 30, and a little bit higher as we get into our Wednesday. So Tuesday and Wednesday, breezy, into Thursday, tides up a little bit. But it does look a lot nicer as we head to the upcoming weekend. Again, stay weather aware as we continue to watch the tropics. And if you live down around the Outer Banks, know that you're going to have some issues with the large swells at the ocean.